The juice vendor. In one of the bazaars that contained a lot of shops, there was a man who owned a fabric store. One day, a widow came with a few juices and cold drinks, sat in front of the shop, and sought to sell them. The widow did not cause the man any harm. On the contrary, all those who stopped by to get a drink in the hot weather threw a glance at the fabrics he sold, and most of them even bought a thing or two. However, one day the shop owner kicked the woman away from his shop. She pleaded her case, tried everything to change his mind, and also told him about the 3 fatherless children she had to raise who were in desperate need for money. The man still insisted, ignoring all her calls for mercy, and she had no choice but to leave, lifting her hands to the sky and muttering, "Allah is sufficient, most excellent is He in whom I trust." A month passed, and the man's winnings depleted. Unlike the past, barely any customers came in now. The man asked his neighbor if he was the only one suffering, or was it the country's economy that was failing? The man was surprised to learn that the economy was good, and in fact, there was another fabric shop on the opposite street getting a great number of customers. Curious to see, the man decided to visit the said shop, only to find the widow sitting by the shop, in a small stall of her own, selling drinks and refreshments. He went to see the owner to ask what happened, and was told that ever since the widow came by, his shop has been doing very well, and his winnings doubled, so he built her the small stall to protect her from the sun's scorching heat. The man understood that Allah had made this woman's presence a blessing to his shop, but he was ungrateful and had kicked her out. So Allah punished him, and his shop went bankrupt. If he had worked by the Prophet's words, peace and blessings be upon him, the one who looks after a widow or a poor person is like a warrior who fights for Allah's cause. He would have succeeded in life and death.
وما أصابكم من مصيبة فبما كسبت أيديكم ويعفو عن كثير وما أنتم بمعجزين في الأرض وما لكم من دون الله من ولي ولا نصير.